Matthew,
Hey,
can you
man.
hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I hear
Oh
you loud and
man,
clear, boys.
the
Loud and
whole
clear.
gang is in the chat. Matthew's joining us from California.
California.
Matthew, how is it going on? What's going on in California? Give us the inside scoop. What's going on?
Inside scoop to Disneyland in California. There's a lot of people.
Good. Good to know.
There's
Good
a
to
lot
know.
of people.
Lots.
Lot of people.
Like there's like every type of person here. Let's say
Can
that.
you maybe show us, maybe give us a glimpse, maybe interview somebody? Is that all right? Would you maybe be able to do that for us? Is there anybody
I might be able
nearby?
to interview a non-Californian.
Okay, yeah. Give us the inside scoop. You are the man
Cody,
on the
can
scene
I
right
interview
now.
you for a couple seconds? Just give us your inside scoop to how your week's been so far. Here you go.
It's been great.
What's been your favorite ride so
Who's
far?
that?
Definitely Star Tours.
Star Tours. That's what we're in line for right now.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
In the
How's
line
it-
for Star
how's
Wars
the
right
food
now?
been?
It's been pretty good for the most part. I mean, it's pricey, but what else do you expect?
Hey, I think it's my is that Allison's husband?
Yeah, I don't know what you just said, Trevor, but yeah, that's
Is that
the inside
Allison's
scoop.
husband?
Spending a lot of money on a lot of stuff.
Is that Allison's husband?
Matthew, it sounds like Trevor
Is
wants
that
to know
Tom?
Allison's husband. Is Allison there with you?
But anyway, it's starting to get loud here. I can't hear you, boys, but you guys have a fun podcast.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, thank
Matthew.
you, man.
Thank you for the inside scoop. You guys heard
Bye,
it
guys.
here first
Bye bye.
on the GG. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Hang on, I forgot to turn on the on-air guy. But Trevor, you're here.
I'm here.
You're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. Are you ready?
Well, could you maybe switch your camera from here to there? That would help so much. I don't know if it's gonna move and change directions for everyone.
Hey, how do I get the volume up?
Don't worry about
That's
it.
what I want. I want to get the volume up.
Don't worry about it now. It's too late. We've
Yeah. But this is the only way I
into
can do it
it.
because I don't have
So-
a thing.
all right, Trevor. You are the man of the house over there. How does it feel? How does it feel to be
Yeah,
kind of take
I am the man of the house. Are you?
like how does it feel to be a man finally?
So, how are you, man?
Did you hear what I asked?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, answer that question.
I am the man of the house today. I have to take care of the dogs, take responsibility of the house.
Good.
It's I mowed the lawn. I did some stuff out there.
Okay.
It's very, very great.
Okay.
I think I'm having a great
I
time.
heard about this mowing of the lawn. Okay, and it went great. Did it go pretty good?
Yeah. I got a little tired, but I got some water, and then I finished the rest. Yeah, pretty good.
And I mean, if you were to rate it out of a 10, out of 10, how would you rate mowing the lawn?
An 8. An 8. Pretty good.
An 8.
It just needs. I think I don't want to be too cocky, and I just want to stay humble. And hey, it's an 8, but you still have a lot of things to improve. That's why I think of it. That's my mindset.
Have you mowed the lawn before? Has it been?
I haven't mowed the lawn for a very long time. Since I was very little. Since the last time I did my own house, the other house in Hutto,
in Hutto, Texas, huh? In Hutto, Texas.
Yep, Hutto, Texas.
Am I coming across clear to you there, Trevor?
You come right in there all the time.
Trevor. Naughty. You, Trevor.
Oh, I
Right.
do.
So give me the details of what's been going on at Matthew's house while Matthew's been
Well,
he's been gone because he went to Texas for about a week now, and then he came back for about 3 days,
yep.
and then he left. And
It's been a week,
you
right? Almost a
have
week out.
been just manning the house over there, and
Yep.
what would you say is the best thing there, and what would you say is the worst thing there?
Let me see. Give me a minute.
Trevor, what are you doing?
I am trying to fix this right now. I'm trying to fix this. Yikes.
What are you
Facial.
trying to fix?
My facial autoing. It sucks. I can't hear you half the time. Like I hear. But
Can you hear me?
yeah.
now?
It being a man in a house is not. It's not easy. It's never easy to do. But yeah, when Matthew is not in the house, when Matthew, Kaylee, Scarlett, and everyone else is not in the house, it's just me and Grandma. I have to be the one to take responsibility because I'm the man in the house. I'm the only man in the house.
My question is, so you're the man of the house now. It's the first time
Yeah.
ever you really had this type of authority. Do you ever have you ever daydreamed at Matthew's house? Like, man, what if I just pretended I was coming home to a wife and my grandma was my wife, and you guys maybe possibly role played in that way?
No, man, I never did that. Nope, that was no.
Is
No, man, I don't do
How
that.
would you think you would come home if that was a scenario you were put in? Like, let's say you have in your mind just grandma and you taking on that type of role. How do you think it would play out in your head?
It would be weird. I mean, I think I don't know.
But no,
my mindset
she's
is
not your
that
grandma
that's my
anymore.
grandma, man.
No, she's not your grandma anymore. She's your wife. So, like, how do you think it would go?
I don't know, man. But
do you think you would be like a loving husband? You think you would kind of come home, give her?
I'll be an okay husband. I'll be okay.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know what I don't know what to do.
What would let's role play a little bit, okay? Let's role play a little bit, okay? You're coming home, long day of work. What do you want to be doing? What is your you're a writer. You love writing, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're coming home from a long day.
What's my motivation? What's my intent?
You're coming home. I'm giving your motivation right now. Just listen, all right? You're coming home from a long day's work. You just got done. You're finishing up a story. You're hitting a good writer's block right now. You just can't get past it. You're a little frustrated, but you're coming home and man, you know what? I got to come home and my wife is going to take care of me. Okay. Do you want kids?
I don't know, man. I've gone back and forth about it. Yeah.
We'll have kids. You got to come home and just leave it at the door. Okay? That is your goal, is just to leave the pain and everything that's going on in work, life outside of work, and keep it out of the home. Okay?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Oh, honey, you're home.
Yeah, honey, I'm home.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just some people at work.
Okay, first off, I'm going to stop you there. I told you not to bring the work
okay.
home.
Oh, my bad.
Like, right off the bat, we're okay. Here we go. You want to redo, or do you want to
redo? Let's do that.
You want to redo? Okay, here we go.
So you want me to lie?
Well, your job as the man of the home, is to leave it there. You can't let it come in. You can't let it get back into the home. You understand?
All right.
Okay, here we go. Oh, honey, you're home.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How was work?
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, it was fine. What do you mean?
It's fine. Everything was fine.
It was fine. Are you sure? You don't.
It
It
was
doesn't
very
sound like.
fine.
It doesn't sound like it was fine.
I had time to go. I did nothing. It's no big
It
deal.
was nothing. It was no big deal. What do you mean? Daddy, Daddy. Oh, here comes the kids. Daddy, hi, Daddy.
Hey, kiddo. How you doing?
Hi, what's going on? Let me tell you about my day. Honey, now tell me about your day. What happened?
I had a good day. I just had a really good day.
You said
It
there
was
was
a really
nothing.
good day today.
Daddy, come play with us. Come play with us.
Okay, okay.
Honey, tell me about your
Look at
day.
the time. My kids
What
want me to play
happened?
with them. All right,
Honey,
come on, kids, let's go play.
you're just going to ignore me. You know, this is how I know there was something that happened. You and I are not talking, and we're not communicating. And this is what I've been saying for you
Look, Henny.
so long, and that you won't communicate with me. I'm sick and tired of it, and it needs to stop. Okay?
Okay, honey. I will. I'm
Can
sorry.
you tell me what happened?
I can't.
Why?
I just can't. Because whatever happens in work stays at work, honey.
Well, you're bringing it home, and it needs to stop. And I deserve better than that, and these kids deserve better than that. These children of yours. Trevor the third is here. Look at him.
One day they'll
He's not
understand.
even. One day? What about now? The here and now?
When they're older, they'll understand this.
Mm-mm.
That they have to keep it inside
No,
themselves.
no. Okay, Trevor, we're going to end scene right there. First off, you brought it back. The tone, dude. The tone.
Damn it.
Okay, we got to work on that tone. Like, have you ever done, like, any, like, acting classes or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I think what
No, I'm okay. Am I a little decent?
I mean, we gotta. I don't know, dude. There's a lot to work here. There's a lot to unfold. There's a lot. There's just a lot, dude. There's a lot. But
Commercial break.
what do you think is now? We went and saw. Today we're going to be talking about Garfield, right?
Oh,
We saw
yeah.
the movie together, me, you, Matthew, and the kid.
Your kid. By the way, how is your kid, man?
He's over here playing some Halo. So yeah, dude, it's great. But what do you? I had some questions here that I wanted to ask you. What it's like to be T2. Are you, Trevor? Are you gonna move it up and down this whole time?
No, I'll just make sure it's nice. Oh, I can see you perfectly. All right, the Garfield. Yes, it's a really good movie.
Well, we're not there yet. Don't worry, there, Trevor. We're gonna get there though. But what would you say? Matthew's house, what would you say is your biggest, the biggest find you found there?
The biggest find I found in Garfield?
No, at Matthew's house.
Oh, the biggest find I had found in Matthew's find. Well, is all his Star Wars collection, his X-Men and his lightsaber and his.
Trevor. Also,
Mando-
let's
all
just
that.
keep your phone in one spot too. Let's not
Okay.
move it around too much. I don't think the viewers are gonna like the shakiness. My mom would not be happy about that. So you love the old Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I like Star Wars, Marvel.
Oh, quick. Now, this is a question I've been dying to also know too from you there, Trevor. When's there going to be a Mrs. Trevor?
Haven't found the right one.
Well,
Haven't found the right one.
What is going to be the right one?
I just don't want to rush it. I can't rush relationships. I can't rush that moment when I meet her. It's just can't rush it because if you do rush it, there's no way you know if she's the one.
No way.
You can push her away.
Well, what if you've already met her and you just let her go? How do you know she's the one?
I just feel it in my heart that she's
Yeah.
not the one, or she's the one.
Well, okay, so then here's. Have you ever had a girlfriend, Trevor?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You
Because
haven't
a
had a
lot of the
girlfriend?
women take advantage of me. Took advantage of me.
Oh man, how could somebody as sweet as you be taken?
No, they use me for their own advantages.
Like, what kind of use do you think they would? They would.
Oh, they pretend that I'm not their friend. That I'm their friend, but I'm really not their friend, and I'm not really in their league. But they think they are. But they use me for their own selfish purposes.
Like, what kind of uses would they use you for?
I don't know, but it's been that's been a very.
What do you mean you don't know? They don't tell you why they're using
They
you?
don't tell me. No, they don't. They don't
Mm,
tell me. They just keep it there because
They
they
just
want
kind
me
of
to suffer.
they kind of just leave it on the table and they say we're gonna
Yeah,
use
they
you.
just leave me in the dark.
Well, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Let's dig in a little little there, because it doesn't seem like that is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, so explain it to me.
Well, I was dating a lot, a lot of women in high school and middle school.
You date a
I,
lot, so
well, I'm not
you
dating,
have
but
dated somebody.
I mean, I have been. I've liked the person, but they never told me like, hey, I don't like it the same way that you do. They never told me that because they leave me in the dark, and I'm like,
Like
dude,
leads you. What do you
why don't
mean
you
by in
just
the
tell me
dark?
that
What
you
do you
don't
mean?
like me?
You're using that word. What does that mean, Trevor?
I don't know. That's what it means. That's what it means.
It means what?
Mean is, oh, sorry. What it means is that a lot of the women that do that to me, it's a
Uh-huh.
lot of them I don't. I have a lot of trust issues.
You have
And
trust. You have trust issues.
yes, I have trust issues with a lot of women out there. I mean, I'm trying to find the right girl. I'm trying to settle
Mm.
down. I'm trying to have a. I want to have a good relationship. I want to be in a relationship with somebody. I want to be married. I want to have fun, but also I want to
Okay.
get my stuff together before I get
Okay.
older.
Dream date. What would your dream date be for you, Trevor?
I don't know. Somewhere casual but romantic, expensive as well.
Casual, but like not as like not too expensive, but like just enough so that you can afford it.
Yeah,
And what is your income looking like? Like, are you getting? How's your income looking?
I have okay income.
And you're working?
Um, I haven't. Yeah. I don't know. No, I haven't worked yet.
You haven't
Not
worked
yet.
yet?
No, I haven't worked in a long time.
Well,
That's another story. That's another story.
why aren't you working right now? Give me this
No,
inside
that's a
scoop.
whole nother story. That's another pain in the ass.
Well, that is not another story, because if you do want to settle down and have a wife and children, you're going to need a job to help support them, don't you think? Unless you find a woman that is pretty set off, she's got everything that you need, but I don't think that'll be coming down the road soon.
I just wait to make sure. I just wait until I bump into the Mrs. White and she'll.
Okay, then what
And
would?
but I'm gonna focus on my writing and stuff. Just write my book and finish.
Oh, that's
I've finished one of my
right.
books.
So you're gonna. This is okay. So I think I understand your plan. Your plan is to get your book out
Yeah.
and work on that book right now, getting that bad boy popping. Once that goes off, you're gonna start making residual income. Is that kind of what you're looking for? Is that what you're
Yes,
looking for your income?
yes. I'm trying to make residual income.
Okay. And what is the residual income?
Residual income's like money. Like you make money out of the books you sell. right?
Good. That's yeah, dude. And well, we haven't talked about the book. I know. I mean, we're on this topic, but I want to talk about your book too. But, so your dream woman, what does she look like? Give like if you got to paint a picture. What does she look like? Give it to me.
She has to be strong, kind.
Like strong in what way?
Gentle.
Like she's got big muscles and she's
No,
can
she has
lift a
to be
lot of
mentally
weight.
strong. She just has to be mentally strong.
Okay.
And but gentle at the same time. Like have a balance between gentle and tough.
Because Trevor likes to be coddled. He likes to be taken by a big, grown, strong woman. And
did you reckon you get cuddled?
Did you like she'll gotta hold you like that, like in a little cradle?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just want a girl that's both nice but also strong, and I could be the same for her. So we could both be the same.
So you guys can maybe lift each other up.
Yes.
That sounds
That's what we need.
That's what I'm saying. Well, let's talk about the book. I mean, we've been talking about the book. Last time we talked about the book, you were kind of at a standstill. Am I right on that?
Yes, I was in a standstill. It's been very hard to write a book. As a writer, it's hard to write a book because it takes a lot of open mind thinking and creativity that could come out, and takes time and patience to create something that's amazing.
Right.
Like which one do you want to put?
Where are we at in this story? What's going on in this story right now?
Well, Dreamwalker. This is what it's called, Dreamwalker. Okay. It's a book about a guy who's I'm writing it right now, and it's an awesome book. It talks about a guy who's going to other people's dreams and helping them conquer their dreams.
Okay.
And conquering their nightmares. Their nightmares.
And where is this based out of? Like, is he he's going all over the world, or is it in just one town, or is he a spiritual kind of guy,
he has his super I don't know, I don't know, it's like a superpower for him. It's like he can go to anybody else's dreams. He can control it, but he's learning to control those abilities.
Okay.
And he's trying to control them and help people conquer their nightmare, because they know that the nightmares are not real.
Okay. No. Well, I remember last time you talking to me about a Russian kind of guy.
Oh yeah, Russian roulette. That one was
How many stories do you have going on right now?
I canceled that one. That one didn't work out really well.
Oh, it got canceled? It was a little too much.
Not
a whole lot of people would be able to. People
it had a lot of terror.
Cancel culture kind of got to it.
Yeah, talking about terrorism, and it was not. So I canceled it down. I'm like, no, it's good.
We need more of that. You know what I mean? We definitely need more.
I might think of rewriting it again.
You might what?
But I'm gonna work on Dreamwalker first, and then I'm gonna publish, and maybe I'll think of doing Russian roulette. That's what it's called, Russian roulette.
Dude, I think we had a lot of comments. I think if Matthew was here, he'd be able to vouch for me that we had a lot of comments of people wanting more of that story. But I'm curious more about this day. What is the guy? What's it called? Daydreamer?
Dreamwalker.
Dreamwalker. So it's based off of what's his name?
He is he's a student.
Mm-hmm.
He's a college student, and he one day he goes to sleep and he wakes up in someone else's accidentally wakes up in someone else's dream. He doesn't know what dream this is, and he's like, "Oh, what dream is this? And is this mine, or is this?" And then he looks at the person, and they see a person, and that's like a girl or something, like a person, like a woman in her dream. And we see her in her dream that she getting attacked by somebody.
Typical. So then, does he ever like enter maybe somebody's like? I mean, this could be a cool story. This could be, I mean, maybe once, not all the time, but maybe he enters like a wet dream. You know what that is?
Yeah, I mean, any dream, wet dream, any dream.
Yeah, and like he's getting in there, and then like he's submerging into somebody else's dream, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's getting into somebody's wet dream, and they're like, it's going crazy. It's like the craziest dream ever. And he's kind of like disgusted at this point. I mean, you can use this. This is just free content. Use this if you want to. It doesn't have to.
Go ahead.
No. You can use it, dude. I don't care. I'm not going to hold it against you.
Well, I will use it. You know what? I'll take them.
Yes. And dude, he's kind of it's a guy, right? Or is it like kind of he's not sure about that, or kind of where he's on, maybe non-binary, or
he tried to go over there and tried to talk to him. He said, "What's going on?" And he says, "This guy's attacking me. This guy's attacking me."
You think he's ever like maybe question his like am I a man? Did you ever thought about that, you think?
No, it's about questioning
reality, right? You're questioning things in your dreams too, right?
This could be reality if you make it this way.
Exactly, which is why he might question that. What about you, Trevor? Do you ever question that? You ever been like
every day? Every time I, a lot of times.
Man. Yeah,
I question it.
What do you ask yourself? What kind of
like an
questions
idiot,
do you ask
and I don't know,
like,
am I acting the right way or straighten up?
You're like, is this right for me? Is this me? Is it kind of like how you feel?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like that.
Yeah, dude. And then you're like, man, maybe I want a husband, kind of thing, right?
I like women. I want a wife one day.
Okay, yeah.
But I just want to
like you don't know if like you want to transition or not. But you're still, no matter what, going to like women. You know that. Am I getting that? Am I reading that right? Am I reading the vibes?
I don't know. I know who I know my sexuality. I know what I am on my sexuality. But I just sometimes
just said before that you
sometimes I just said I have a mentally every time I things like every time I screw up on something, that sometimes I feel like I think like that. Like, oh, why am I acting this way? Why is this happening?
Right, which is why you kind of like,
am I acting like an adult or am I not?
Right, or am I like acting like a girl or whatever, or am I a girl? Who knows? Like your thoughts are just kind of.
I know who I am. I'm a man. I know I'm a man, but I just don't know sometimes. Am I mature? It's all about maturity. It's
right,
what I'm
which
thinking.
Is why,
maturity.
And that's why how you kind of like assess yourself in that way, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying. Oh shoot, I had a question. Oh man. Rick. Oh, dude. I can't think of it.
A minute.
Where you going there, Trevor? Oh, you're turning on the old AC. It's been hot in there.
It's a little hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hot in here.
Okay, so oh shoot, what was it going to be? I can't think of it, dude. I'm kind of pissed at myself that that's just happening. Okay. Well, I'm really excited about this guy and the wet dreams portion that you're gonna use? 'Cause that sounds
Ouch.
like it's gonna be crazy, dude.
It's gonna be a very
gonna
psychological
be-
movie. It's gonna be a very psychological show. It's gonna be a very psychological book, and it's gonna test the basis of reality.
Did you say sexual?
No, it tastes the basis of reality.
It will
No,
chase the basis of
reality.
reality.
Yeah.
Interesting. And well, I'm pumped for it, dude. I'm curious to
I'm gonna have
see
to-
if how you're gonna spin that the wet dream scene, because that will be probably I'm just curious on how you're gonna, how I'm viewing it and then how you're viewing it, and kind of like how he's perceiving this whole thing and how scared he's going to be because he's in somebody else's world, you know what I mean? And some people's got some messed up minds, and who knows what they're dreaming, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And what if they're in like a deep sleep, but like they're what do they call that, the
Coma?
sleeping where you can control, where you're sleeping, but you can kind of like, what do you call that? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What the heck is that called? Vivid? No, it starts with a V. I cannot think of it right now. I am the worst with these. The types of sleep. STEM, no, non-rapid for vivid, no.
I don't know. Like, I think it's gonna be a good book,
REM
and I want to
sleep.
stick with it. It's gonna be fun. I think everyone. Once I get this done, I'm gonna publish it. Guys, go check it out. Go check out my.
Yeah, where can you
go check out
give me
Walker.
the link, and I will make sure to put it on our channel.
Yeah, because I have to write it down, and then the next thing you know, I have to go to this thing where I can publish it.
Yeah, no,
And
you
then,
can
publish it.
right
So,
now. Just give me the link right now. I'll let everyone know.
you
It's
guys can watch, read the book.
www dot what?
What was it called? I think it was publishing. I don't know what it was called.
Publishing.
I think publishing.com.
Publishing.com.
I think you need to talk to my mother about. You need to talk to my mom because she's the one that gave me it.
Okay, where publishing meets profits. Oh man, this is looking good, dude. Dude, yeah.
You know.
I'm
Amanda,
gonna
please,
fucking
start
find
going.
it. But guys, yeah, go check out Trevor's new book. It's out. Is it out right now, Trevor?
No, it's not out yet, but it's
Oh,
going to be out. It's coming out soon.
When can people expect it to be hitting the bookstores?
It's gonna be. I think it's good. We're gonna have a deadline. I think I'm gonna try to get it in a couple months, maybe or a year. So
Okay.
and maybe at the end of June, maybe of December.
December. Okay. We're gonna have you back on then, dude, so we can see how things are going. Because I'm gonna
have a lot of upset.
I hope you know this, Trevor. I love you, man, and I think you're doing a great job of what you're doing right now. And you're killing it, dude. You're killing it on the scene. The people are talking about you out here. You know that? People are asking me, like, dude, when is Trevor's book coming out? I need to get myself a copy.
Yeah.
And dude, you're killing it, dude. I'm super proud of you. You know that?
Yeah.
Well, guys, like I said, go check out Trevor's book. It's coming out in December. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna love it. It's Trevor. What's the title of it again? Daybreaker.
Dream Walker.
Dream Walker. It's got all the dreams in there. Everything you ever wanted. It's a
psychological fun horror.
It's a sexual thriller, and you guys are gonna love it. It's going to kill your
It's a
socks
psychological
off.
horror.
Yeah, sexual little horror.
Psychological horror.
Oh yeah, psychological horrors. Hang on, sexual little. Se- it's hard to say, but it's okay, guys. Go check it out. Rate it too. Make sure you rate it up. We're gonna move on into the movie now. Trevor, we went and saw this movie here, Garfield.
Yep.
It's kind of a starstruck kind of movie. It's got our man Chris Pratt.
The
It's
guy
got,
who did Guardians of the Galaxy.
you know it. Oh, you've heard of him.
Yes, I have. He
I'm
did other
very-
things, other good ones, like Four
Okay,
Christmases.
Which one?
4 Christmases.
The Four Christmases.
4 Christmases.
The Four Christmases. It's got Samuel L. Jackson. It's got Ving
Snakes and
Rhames.
planes, baby. Snakes and planes.
It's got Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
who else
Doggy
is in it?
Dogg.
Jeff Foxworthy. I didn't even know Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff
was in this.
Foxworthy from Rednecks.
Dude,
you might
you've
be a
heard of
redneck.
him. You know Jeff.
I know Jeff Foxworthy. I used to watch his stand-up comedy.
Oh, really?
You might be a redneck.
Have you heard of that? So you watched his show? Then
Yeah, I watched his show. He was pretty good. He's very good.
Did you, dude?
I know you're smarter than a 5th grader too.
That's
Dude.
right. He did that, dude. And
I'm smarter than a 5th grader. No.
were you able to finish it out?
Yeah, I tried to watch. I watched all that I could, all the best I could, all best.
I bet you did, dude. Okay, well, give me your what you got. How do you like this movie, The Garfield 2024? starring
It
Chris
was
Pratt.
very. It
What
was,
do you think?
like,
I mean, let's just start with how you thought Chris Pratt did. This has also got a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. So go ahead.
I think it was different. It had a different. He put a different take on Garfield's character.
How so?
Like it was like the different. He put a different take on the character because he wanted to be different than the Bill Murray version or the original cartoon version actor who did those. So he combined the cartoon version voice actor voice of Garfield and his own and made something new with it.
Oh, okay. And so,
And he combined it.
do you think he was a good choice for the Garfield actor role, or do you think somebody
I
else could have
thought I thought he was okay. I think it was good in that time. I think he had a lot of potential to make. If they do a sequel, they could just continue the Garfield trilogy, their own trilogy.
for the. You think they should come out with?
It's not like Bill Murray, but I guess Bill Murray was a little different from. He had his own take that was different from Chris Pratt and the original Garfield movies and the original movie.
So you don't think he might have been too much like Garfield, the original Garfield? Now we know him to be a kind of a lazy cat, right? He doesn't kind of care about anything. Not necessarily like the most uppity guy. He's not like super crazy. He's just kind of like, I'm just gonna sit back, relax, enjoy myself. And you think Chris Pratt did pretty good with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think he took his own different perspective on Garfield, and
we're talking about Chris Pratt, who has been in like Guardians of the Galaxy, Parks and Rec, what other ones? Jurassic World.
Jurassic
he's been
World
in Super Mario, The Terminal. Well, that was that. Tomorrow War, Onward, The Kid, the Lego Movie. You think he did a good job?
Yeah, I think he did pretty good. He's been in a couple of kids movies, so he has a lot more experience. He has experiences creating a character that could fit this Garfield's character perfectly. I'm gonna say that it does have its flaws. I'm gonna admit it did have its flaws. The part I didn't like about Garfield or Chris Pratt's character was because it was too mean spirited. It was a little bit too mean spirited.
Now, here's a good question. We got Samuel L. Jackson in this bad boy, in this big puppy. Okay, he's playing the voice of Vic. I mean, how do you think of this Samuel L. Jackson? Like, Vic is his, I believe, his father. And how do you feel about that? Like, do you think that was a good fit?
We never seen that before. That was the first time we saw like that kind of thing. It's
brand new. Like
a
black man has a white man son that's
grandfather.
Oh no, okay, yeah.
Garfield's father, and they actually see how we see a backstory how Garfield became this lazy cat because he was mistreated. And his father, he thinks his family abandoned him. That his father, he wasn't mistreated. He was abandoned. My bad. Rush read contact. He was abandoned by his dad. He thought he was abandoned by his dad.
Right.
And so he thought all that hate inside him will go into, and that's how. Well, that's how. Like, I never seen that part of that before. That was very interesting. You see that dynamic between the father and the son, how different it was, and how Odie was trying to fix it, trying to help them get along, And I think that story was I think the story was about him moving forward and learning to forgive people, learning to forgive his past and let go of the past.
So, what would you say Garfield needs to work on personally?
He needs to work on not eating too much. He needs to work on forgiving people and learning to have anger issues. Like, you have anger issues, you can't forgive people.
How do you deal with that, Trevor?
It's hard. It's hard to do, but you have to learn to do that. You have to learn to do that because the world is, world's sometimes not nice, but it doesn't mean you have to be mean as well.
100%.
It's like having ugly, and then you bring your ugly in. You're ugly.
Just a bunch of ugly people, dude. Just a bunch of ugly people doing ugly things.
Yeah. There's a bunch of ugly, and it's not necessary.
Guys, let's rate it. Okay, we are giving our rating system here, and so why don't you give it a rating?
I would say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, huh?
Oh, maybe never mind. 7.
7 out of 10. Well, let's first listen to our rating system so people know. We haven't done this in a while, but this is our spoiler, so let's go with it.
Hey there, Goof and Goober fans. Before we dive into the episode, we want to give you a heads up. Spoilers ahead. This message is equipped with our official Goof and Goober Show rating system, so you know just what you're getting into. Come on, follow along. 5-star, a must-watch. Prepare for a roller coaster of emotions, jaw-dropping twists, and laughs that will leave your sides aching. These are game changers. Then we have a 4-star. This is entertaining. While not quite a life-altering experience, these movies and TV shows are popcorn recommended. 3 stars, average and not groundbreaking. A decent movie or episode that will still deliver the goods. It's worth a watch for dedicated fans. 2 stars. Room for improvement. These movies or TV shows have their moments but fall short of our standard. And of course, 1 star. Proceed with caution. Buckle up. These are trash. Well, now that you know our rating system, let's jump in.
I mean,
Well, what do you say now? After listening to that, what would you rate it?
I would rate it a 6 star.
6 star. Well, I don't think you were listening to what I just played there, Trevor.
What?
Trevor, the rating was out of 5.
Oh, okay. My
So
bad.
6, did you know that 6 is bigger than 5?
Oh,
So
sorry.
just
I know.
okay, I
my
told
bad.
you, I was literally telling you during the whole thing to listen.
I couldn't hear you. All I hear is
What did
Okay,
you hear?
what's this
What
gonna-
did you hear? What did you hear?
okay. 1 out of 5.
No, I want to
Okay.
know, what did you hear? What did you hear, Trevor?
You were talking about the stars, about the star rating. 1 out of 5.
And you decided after you listening to that to rate it out of 6.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was just trying to fuck with you. I'm sorry.
All right,
I'm-
go ahead. All right, give it to me.
Okay. 1 out of 5. I would say a 3.
A 3. Okay. And why a 3?
Because it's good. It's recommended.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they have a lot to improve on. So I think.
So you're saying it's average.
I think it's okay. It's an average okay movie. It has a lot of improvements that it needs to fix. A
Mhm.
lot of it gave us when we came out of the theater. It had more questions than answers, and it gave us more
What questions?
questions.
Yeah. What questions?
Like
did you have?
why? Why did they do? Like why did Garfield do those things? Why did his dad do all those things? Why? And like
Well, I thought
where
they
is it
answered
gonna
those
go?
questions. What questions did you have?
Like where is it gonna go next? What is his big challenge?
Yeah.
Is gonna be? What's gonna make Garfield crack under pressure?
Yeah, that's a good question. What's going to be this next? What's going to be the next step? Like, move.
Accolade.
You know how is that going to work? You know,
How's it gonna work?
How's it going to work? How in the world does Garfield go from this to the like? How in the world? Oh gosh! How in the world did Garfield in the movie? Do you remember this? Tell me if you remember this part where he was like doing the chalk, like on the chalkboard. You remember the stuff on the chalkboard where he was-
Chalkboard.
yeah, and he was at the school and somebody had put it like a complex problem up there and Garfield was able to solve it. And
Is this in the movie? In the new movie or the old
do you not remember this part?
Yeah.
Oh, you do remember, or you do or do not?
It was vivid.
Yeah.
I was vivid.
Yeah, and
for a
so
long-
he was able to solve this very complex problem, and that nobody else in the college was able to solve. And then they're trying to figure out who answered these questions, these very complex questions. And then Garfield's best friends, Ben Affleck. It's just like you were put into a hard situation, with it, and you're just left with questions. And I completely agree. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
It's just kind of like, dude, where's this going? I mean,
Yeah,
you agree with that? Like,
it can go anywhere now because this story, it started out good.
mm-hmm.
It had a good ending start, but what else? They could have had a plot twist that
100%.
something else is coming.
Well, yeah, and then I mean, they could have done so many things, but like the main thing that I just didn't understand is when, like, Garfield's uncle came in and like killed his dad. Like, well, not necessarily like Garfield didn't know that at the time, but like his dad was just trying to save him, but then his uncle kind of killed him when like the stampede was coming.
I don't think that's the right movie. I think you're talking about the. I think Garfield had Garfield's dad was the one that like betrayed him and stuff, and we're talking about the movie.
Well, yes, his dad kind of did betray him by having him like not be able to go beyond like the certain lands. I would feel like Garfield felt betrayed, yes, if by his dad, but he still cried out for his dad when he was about to die, and he's just standing in
Getting
the middle of
captured,
yeah. Well, not captured. He was in the middle of the stampede, and he's trying to save his son, and then he was.
That's Lion King.
No, I'm pretty sure that
A
was
stampede. His dad saving his son from the stampede. That's Lion King.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was. Did we watch the same movie?
I swear, I was watching Garfield. I know that didn't happen. There was no stampede. There was no any of that.
Let me look this up.
That's Lion King you're talking about. That's a different movie.
You sure about that, dude?
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong one. It was about Garfield stealing milk and the cows, and they had to go break into something like Mission Impossible, and break into a base where they have to go and steal this whole carton of milk to the leader so they can pay him off. But she is just an evil little witch, and she wanted his Garfield's dad to die, wanted him to get captured, and so she can have her vengeance.
Isn't
that was a part of the story? That was the story. By the way, spoiler alert, guys. If you didn't know that and you haven't seen the movie, spoilers.
Okay. What's the spoiler?
I was just telling them that was a spoiler.
Oh,
okay. You guys haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm trying to. Golly, just like, is it the one? It's like, maybe I'm just, maybe I can't remember, dude. Maybe I'm just can't remember what happened because
it happens.
Well, guys, my rating for this was probably, to be honest, this isn't like the greatest movie. It's not the best movie. I would probably rate this a 2.8, 2.7, 2.6. Right in there. It wasn't super reinventing of anything. It was kind of a safe animated movie. Any kid's gonna love it for sure. So bring your kid if you want to have a good time with your kid, just to bring them to the movie. Definitely do that. But that's gonna be that. But I also want to talk about what's big going on in the Disney World. Aculite. Is that how you say it? Have you been watching that? Have you been watching that, Trevor?
Aculite. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to, but I wanted to save it for a special occasion.
Well, why don't you take your grandma out on a special night? Take her out, treat her right, maybe make dinner. Tell her you love her. Maybe hold her hand. Maybe when she gets scared, because you know how your grandma gets. You know how Grandma Vicky gets. You know how she is. And maybe do one of these. Put the arm around her. Work your moves, dude. That's a huge thing, dude. It's just you have got you have got an opportunity here that nobody else has, and it's just you, your grandma, and you got this, dude. I believe in you. You know that?
Yep, I believe. Yep.
But anyways, yeah, Oculite.
Oh, I can hear you better now. I had to turn off my Bluetooth.
Oh gosh.
Good.
Acolyte is now on Disney Plus, getting a lot of hate. I've watched the first 2 episodes. We'll probably talk a little bit about it when Matthew gets back. But guys, get ready. We'll be back. We are coming back here. Try to be more consistent. No, we haven't been really posting anything. I've been kind of a little slacking. But guys, thank you for staying with us. We love you guys. Yeah. Real quick, Trevor, where can people go to find you and your book? Because you got your big book out right now.
I'll have to go back home and like find that on my because it's on my link and my.
How long is this going to be? Real quick on your book again. I'm sorry. I know I've asked a
It
million
might. I don't
questions.
know. I mean,
Is this going to be like a
a
kind of like a comic book or like a what do you call those?
book?
It's going to be
It's
an
like a
actual book, just
chapter
only
book.
words, a chapter book. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm trying to put it all in my mind right now because it sounds like it's going to be good, dude. I'm.
Maybe they'll make a movie out of it.
Who would you think you would want to play in your book? Who would be the main? Who would you want? What actors would you want in your book?
I'm like the main character that's coming in my head is right now. I think could be
Ryan Reynolds,
Bobby.
Bobby Lee.
Not Bobby Lee, but I think someone like a really good actor. That's
Ryan
really
Gosling.
young actor. Yeah, maybe
Christian
Ryan
Bale.
Gosling. Christian Bale, yeah. Christian Bale.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
It's gonna be a male character, so like
Okay,
male,
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Heath.
Michael Keaton. Yeah, definitely Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton would be pretty
What about
good.
Heath?
Heath Ledger.
Could he do it? He probably could
I
do
don't
it.
think Heath Ledger's dead.
Are you sure?
What do
about
you think he's gonna do? He's gonna come back from the dead and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this movie for you."
that? Trevor, have you seen him in real life? This is why I asked you to just keep it on a stationary thing so you don't drop. Have you seen Heath Ledger in real life?
No.
Okay. Before they said he was dead, did you see him before in real life?
No.
After, did you see him in real life?
No.
Okay, so how do you know he's dead?
I don't know.
Exactly.
It says on the
So
internet
do you
that he
want Heath Ledger to play your guy or not?
I would definitely, if he was alive, I would definitely.
You don't know he's alive yet or not? Have you been to his grave?
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. What about Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy, yeah, he's pretty good. He did
Yeah.
the Venom, right? He did Venom.
Mm-hmm. You did Venom. What about Robert Pattinson?
Yeah,
Oh boy, we got a little tired boy here, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little tired boy, huh? It's a little too late for you then, huh?
Man, yeah, I definitely. Robert Pattinson has changed a lot since Twilight. He did the Batman movie, so he did change a lot.
What
He's getting
about
so serious.
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper? Yeah, I could see that. I mean, there's a lot of people I want.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper,
What about
Michael Keaton,
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon. How about get Matt Damon? Oh God! All I hear is that song from freaking Jimmy Kimmel.
But do you think he could do it?
Yeah, I think he could do it.
What about
What
how about let's see, Jared Leto?
He's a little too old. I wouldn't recommend him. He's a little too old.
What do you mean he's too old?
He's 50, and he's in the 50s.
He barely looks. Oh, you know who else is 50?
Oh, sorry, Jared Leto. You said Jared Leto.
Yeah,
Oh,
Matt Damon's
definitely.
50.
I would definitely.
Bradley Cooper's almost 50.
I thought you said Jimmy Kimmel.
What
So,
about Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt would you think Brad Pitt would be able to do it?
Yeah, I think Brad Pitt would.
Brad Pitt's 60. So Jared Leto, don't tell me 650 is too old for you, dude.
I didn't know that you said Jared Leto. It's misconstrued. on accident. I
Do you
didn't
think
know
you
what
could
you're
do
talking
it,
about.
though? Do you think you could do it?
Yeah, I think he could do it.
Okay. And then what about Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's great actors out there in Hollywood that would definitely
Right.
do this.
There's
But it'll
some-
have to be a short. It'll be like a whatever it was.
What if
Remember,
okay,
like,
no, real
Trevor
talk.
Noah
Real
movie?
talk here.
Remember
Okay.
that movie?
Listen. This is real talk. You gotta answer this 100%. Okay. What if Tom Brady came in and said, you know what, Trevor? I want to start my acting career on your book. And I want it to be specifically your book, and this is going to be my best acting position that I'll ever do. This would be the only acting gig I'll do. Would you do Tom Brady?
Josh.
Would you do Tom Brady?
I would not, because he.
You would not do Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is good football player, but his acting skills, they need to work. He needs to work.
What do you
on it
mean?
first
Let's see. You know what? Let's do this. We're gonna pull up. Let's see some of his videos. Tom Brady acting. Let's see. Let's see how this acting. He is here. Tom Brady pokes fun of infamous cruise moment. Tom Brady acting like a kid. Where are you, Tom Brady? Tom Brady commercial. Let's just do that. Tom Brady commercial. That'll give us a. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Let's share my screen here. All right. Let's see.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. Why not? Randy Moss.
Dan Marino? You're right.
Let's talk about Josh Allen's acting right here, okay? What about Josh Allen?
Dan Marino?
What about that? That is right there. I would be like,
Randy Moss.
Josh Allen.
If he could act, if he kept his acting really good and actually took this role really serious and really embodied the character, I would definitely hire him.
You'd consider it. You'd consider him.
Dan Marino?
Josh Allen right there.
Hey, Grandpa!
Oh, Randy Moss still got it, dude. Randy Moss still got it.
Yeah,
I still got it.
22. 22.
The man, the myth, the legend, Emmitt Smith.
Delay a game, number 13.
Let's see.
Hey. I need that senior discount.
Dude.
okay.
Mr. Marino, you mind if I take a selfie? Thank you.
I'm good.
That dude right there.
Marino, you mind if I take a selfie?
The old man's like, yeah.
That acting right there, Josh Allen can do it all. Man. Watch this.
Mr. Marino, you mind if I take a selfie? Thank you.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that? Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
What do you think, Trevor? That this is his acting right here. Okay, you got to pay attention right here. Listen, watch. You got to make a decision right after this is his tryout. If he does good enough here for you, he's going to play the main character in your novel. Here we go. Ready? Are you ready, Trevor?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. Watch.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Okay.
What do you think? Do I need to go back a little?
He's funny. That was pretty funny. That was pretty good.
Enough to do that? Retirement? Who'd be
Go back.
Here we go. Watch.
unretirement?
One more
Who'd be
time.
dumb enough to do that?
Yeah, that's
You
that
do
was
it?
good. That was actually pretty good.
You do it?
Yeah.
You do them.
So that's him, right?
Yep. That's
The
Tom
guy
Brady.
with the glasses. Tom Brady. Yeah.
You would
He's
do
young.
him.
He looks young. He looks
Okay.
like he's in shape.
Real talk though. Here. Now, just hear me out. What about Henry Cavill?
Henry Cavill that did Superman, Man of Steel, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he would.
Yeah. Now, this is a real good. This is a real good question. This is probably this will be the last question. But what about Robin Williams to play the main character in your novel?
If he was alive.
Well, you don't know. You don't know because did you meet Robin Williams before they said he died?
No.
Did you meet Robin Williams after they
No.
said they died? Did you ever
No.
go to his gravesite?
No.
Exactly. You have no idea. And that's what they want you to believe.
Well,
That's
so
exactly
he
what
faked
they
his
want
death,
you to believe.
So you think he fakes his death?
Oh, 100%, dude. Think about how much time he gets to himself. Nobody watching him. Everybody's off his back now. It's just super nice.
There's like Michael Jackson. Elvis.
I mean, he doesn't have to worry about money. What he's got, like Mrs. Doubtfire,
So
Patch
you're
Adam,
saying- you're
What
saying,
Dreams
like-
May
so
Come,
you're saying, like-
Jumanji,
like
Goodwill
Michael
Hunting,
Jackson
Dead
fakes his
Poets
death?
Society. I mean, you could just go on and on and on. And this guy's just got money flowing in. I mean, he's got Aladdin. He's got Night at the Museum. He's got Good Morning Vietnam. It's just like it just keeps continuing. And this guy's got just the
Jumanji.
I already mentioned that, but yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Anyways, but guys, like I said, go check out Trevor's stuff. He's got it all. Also, if you guys are loving the content, loving what you're hearing, guys, make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're checking in and coming in, joining in the live stream. I think we're going to be doing a lot more live streams than posting stuff here. But we love you guys. Thanks for joining in tonight, Trevor. You are probably one of the most reoccurring guests on the Goof and Goober show. So bravo to you. I'm really happy about that. But we will we'll see you guys on the how do I get rid of this again? We will see you guys. Oh, I saw it. There we go. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. And that's a wrap on another hilarious and unforgettable episode of the Goof and Goober Show. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did recording. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future goofiness. Join us next time as we continue to explore the weird and wonderful world of laughter and entertainment. Remember, you can always connect with us on social media and share your favorite moments using hashtag Goof and Goober Show. Until next time, stay goofy, stay goober, and keep spreading smiles wherever you go. Thanks for tuning in to the Goof and Goober Show with Matthew and Regan.